You've said the affirmations. You've written them down. You've said them in the mirror. And something in you still doesn't believe them. Today, we're talking about why and what to do instead. Welcome back to Unapologetically in Power. I'm Jennifer Damascus. This month, we're talking about masks, the identity structures women build to survive rooms that weren't designed for them. And last episode, we talked about the chameleon mask. It's the woman who adapts so fluently, she loses track of who she actually is. So today we're bridging mask work into something practical. Because one of the most common things I hear from women in coaching, in my direct messages, in conversations, is some version of this statement. I've tried everything. I've done the affirmations. I know what I'm supposed to believe, but nothing is changing. And I want to give you the honest answer for why. And this isn't to make affirmations the enemy. It's to give you something that actually works instead. And I want to anchor this in something Maxwell says in the law of the mirror. You must see value in yourself to add value to yourself. So most people hear that and think, great. So saying nice things to yourself until you believe them. Gotcha. That's not what he's talking about. And that's not how belief actually works. So I want to be honest about my own history here. I did the affirmations. I had the index cards, the sticky notes in the mirror, and I would stand there and say, I am powerful. And something in me would go quiet in the wrong way. Not peaceful quiet, skeptical quiet. The kind that says, we both know that's not true right now. And that voice, the one that pushed back, wasn't sabotage. That was my nervous system doing exactly what it's designed to do. It was protecting me from information it could not verify. So let's talk about the research on why affirmations backfire, because here's what the actual research shows. In 2009, psychologist Joanne Wood at the University of Waterloo ran a series of studies on self-affirmations. And what she found surprised a lot of people in the wellness space. See, for individuals who already had healthy self-esteem, affirmations helped. For individuals with low self-esteem, the exact people affirmations are marketed to, they made things worse. You heard me correct. Not neutral, worse. Because when the gap between what you're saying and what your body believes is too wide, the subconscious doesn't accept the statement. It rejects it. It says, you know nothing, Jon Snow. And the act of rejecting your own affirmation actually reinforces the original belief. So you're not building a new truth, you're underlying the old one. See, the body is the gatekeeper. And here's the piece that changed how I work with language entirely. Affirmations fail not because they're too positive. They fail because they don't feel true to the body. And the subconscious mind does not accept what the body cannot feel as real. Your brain is not a passive receiver of information. It is a prediction machine. It is constantly comparing incoming data against what it already believes to be true. And it filters out anything that does not match. So when you say an affirmation, while your nervous system is running that old story, your brain does not update. It runs a quick comparison and it files it under fiction or the delete folder, whichever one you want to choose here. But here's what changes everything. There are two things that help the body accept a new belief as real. The first is felt sense. It's language that produces a physical experience of the thing being true. The second is repetition through both writing and speaking out loud. Not one or the other, both. Writing anchors it into the conscious mind. Speaking it out loud activates it in the body. Together, they create a loop the subconscious cannot ignore. That's not motivation, that's neuroscience. So I stopped doing affirmations and I built something different. I call them sovereign statements. And a sovereign statement isn't a claim you're trying to convince yourself of. It's a declaration of who you are becoming, written in language your body can feel as true right now. So the difference sounds like this. The affirmation is, I am powerful. The sovereign statement for that is, I use my ambition, my body language, and my drive to create success in all areas of my life. Do you feel the difference? The first one is a destination. The second one is a woman in motion. The body can feel motion. It doesn't always feel arrival. So here are a few more from my own practice. I am a dangerously beautiful, powerful, vibrant woman that feels incredible in her own skin. I embrace my uniqueness and refuse to believe anything that doesn't support this belief. I am the creator of my own life. My potential is limitless, and I am capable of anything I set my mind to. Do you notice what they do? These are embodied. They're active. Some of them include a refusal, which is a boundary, not just a belief. So they're not asking the nervous system to pretend. They ask it to orient. And orientation is something the body can do right now. And here's why this matters specifically for mask work. You cannot affirm your way out of a mask you have not named. If you're wearing the chameleon and you keep saying, I am fully myself, your nervous system is going to flag that immediately. We are going to see red flags everywhere in your body. Because the body always knows when the language does not match the lived experience. So the work to change it isn't to override what the body knows. It's to close the gap slowly enough that your body can follow. So you name the mask first. Then you understand the wound beneath it. Then you build your sovereign statements from where you actually are, reaching toward who you're becoming. That sequence works. The affirmation shortcut doesn't. So here's how the believability gap shows up in real life. You say, I trust myself, while you're still asking everyone around you for permission. You say, I set boundaries, while you're still over explaining every no you give to someone. You say, I'm abundant, while you're still making decisions from scarcity. You say, I'm confident, while you're still shrinking in rooms where you're the most qualified person present. You say, I release what no longer serves me, while you're still carrying the same resentment from something 3 years ago. And none of this is failure. It's just a gap between stated belief and felt reality. And the answer to that is not to say it louder. It's to build sovereign statements that meet you where you are and move you forward from there. So let's give you a sovereign statement protocol. The first thing you need to do is find your affirmation that isn't landing and pick the one or ones you keep saying and that something in you resists. And we all know which ones they are. Write it down exactly as you've been saying it. Then the next step is find that resistance. So finish the sentence out loud. When I say that, part of me responds with, usually it ends with something like, yeah, right. That's not actually true. I don't really believe that. That resistance is information about the gap. So the last step for this is to write the sovereign statement from there. So you ask yourself, what is one thing I can declare about who I am becoming that feels true right now? You make it embodied, make it active, write it down. Then say it out loud. Both matter. Writing makes it real to the conscious mind. Speaking makes it real to the body. Do both every day. That's where the shift starts. So if affirmations have felt hollow, if you've been standing in front of that mirror feeling vaguely like a fraud, I want you to know that's not resistance to your growth. That's your body asking for something more honest. Stop asking your nervous system to leap to a destination it cannot feel yet. Give it a declaration it can stand in right now. That is the beginning of sovereign identity. Next episode, we're going deeper into the invisible one, the mask that perfects not taking up space and calls it humility. The woman who gets praised for being low maintenance while quietly disappearing from her own life. And if you feel that, that episode will be for you. If this episode names something you've been living, the first real step isn't another podcast episode, though I truly, truly appreciate you being here. It's knowing which mask has been running the show for you. I invite you to take the identity mask quiz. I'm leaving the link in the show notes. Find out which of the 7 masks is costing you the most right now. Thank you for being here with me on this episode, and I'll see you next week right here on Unapologetically in Power.